A tragic development in Mexico's fight against cartels. Mayor Carlos Manzo, a fierce opponent of drug traffickers, has been killed. Manzo was shot 7 times during a Day of the Dead celebration in Uruapan, a city in Michoacan state, known for high cartel violence. He died of his wounds in a nearby hospital. The mayor was outspoken, pushing for tough laws and even criticizing the Mexican president for what he saw as a lack of effort against cartels. He famously stated he was afraid but would not take a single step back. Authorities have launched an investigation, promising that there will be no impunity for this act. What's your take on this escalating violence? Subscribe for more updates. If you'd like, you can support us on. A shocking death in Iran is sparking outrage and disbelief online. A young man named Omid Sarlak was found dead just hours after he posted a video of himself burning a photo of Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei. Police are calling it a suicide, claiming he took his own life with a handgun. But many on social media and activists are rejecting this explanation, branding it a state killing. They claim Omid's body was found bullet-riddled, and that his family is being pressured by authorities to accept the official story, even being denied access to his remains. In his final messages, Omid had called on Iranian youth to rise up against humiliation and poverty. This isn't the first time suspicious deaths in Iran have been officially ruled as suicide, a claim often met with public skepticism. What's your take on this unfolding story? Subscribe for more updates. If you'd like, you can support us on. Mexico is in shock after a brave mayor, known for his anti-crime fight, was brutally assassinated during Day of the Dead festivities. Carlos Alberto Manzo Rodriguez of Uruapan was gunned down in a crowded plaza. He was a fearless critic of cartel violence and corruption in Michoacan, a state ravaged by criminal groups. He'd even accused state officials and appealed for federal help. The attack, which also injured others, ignited public outrage and prompted Mexico's president to condemn the vile killing and vow justice. What's your take on this escalating crisis? Subscribe for more updates. If you'd like, you can support us on. Unidentified drones just breached airspace near a NATO base storing U.S. nuclear weapons. On November 1st, several drones were spotted near the Kleine Brogel airbase in Belgium. This isn't just any base, it's a critical NATO site known to house American nuclear arms. Belgian defense officials confirmed the sightings, and a helicopter was even deployed to intercept them, but it was unsuccessful. Local authorities are now scrambling, planning meetings to analyze this serious threat and figure out who's behind these drone operations. What's even more concerning is that this isn't an isolated incident. Earlier, a swarm of 15 unidentified drones was detected over another NATO training facility, even crossing into German airspace. What's your take on this? Subscribe for more updates. If you'd like, you can support us on.